It's ANZAC Day today, and I thought, why not mark the moment by making Nan's famous ANZAC cookies? Now, I fortunately didn't have her recipe. Mum sort of remembered it, but then we went to ChatGPT for a bit of help. Here's what we did. Now, I went to the supermarket and grabbed some ingredients, and in fact, when I got home, I realized I didn't have this one, baking soda. I had baking powder, and had a conversation with ChatGPT. In the past, I would have probably just winged it and then had a substandard outcome, but ChatGPT convinced me to make that extra trip to the shop and pick up the extra ingredient. Here goes. So whilst we were cooking, I wanted to explain the significance of ANZAC cookies to my kids. And so I went back to ChatGPT and I said, "Hey, Brainy One, please explain the story and significance of ANZAC cookies and do it in a way that is appropriate for my 7 and 3-year-old, and also deliver it for me in your best Aussie accent to make it more authentic." Here goes.
Back in the day, during World War I, Aussie and Kiwi soldiers were off fighting, you know? Their families wanted to send them treats that wouldn't go off on the long trip. So they made these special biscuits with oats, golden syrup, and coconut that stayed fresh. They called them ANZAC biscuits, after the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. Now, every ANZAC Day, we bake and share these bickies to remember the brave soldiers and their courage. Easy as, right?
That's absolutely delicious. Look, in our Jewish tradition, we always commemorate every event with food, and so it feels appropriate to pay our respects to those that have served, those that continue to serve, those that have come home, and those that haven't on this ANZAC Day in this special way. On this day, I also commemorate the efforts of my great-grandfather, Samuel Guild, Private Samuel Guild, who served from 1914 to 1918. He was one of the lucky ones, came home unscathed, relatively unscathed, and went on to have kids, have a beautiful family, and went on to be a mayor, president of a footy club. We know that not everyone returned home in that manner, and we remember and acknowledge those people.